Hey family, Aaron here to tell you about our latest sponsor, Studio Sweden Headphones. Do you like headphones that are comfortable, stylish, and Bluetooth? Well, Studio Sweden Headphones are all three. Studio Sweden Headphones has decided to sponsor the Black Astronauts podcast and is giving something to our listeners. If you type in BAPPOD at checkout, you will get 15% off and worldwide shipping. So go to studioswedenheadphones.com and use the code BAPPOD. Now on to the show.
I wear short shorts and bras, and the boys love it all.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we have a problem.
Kristen.
Oh, I was. Goddamn. All right, before we begin, if you are not 18 years or older, you can not stay with us. You need to be in bed anyway. It's past your bedtime.
Hey, everybody.
I hate you, nigga.
That one was on accident. And you are listening to the Houston We Have a Problem podcast. Today, as per usual, I am joined by my friends Chris and Lloyd. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
This is an adult podcast, which means that if you are not over the age of 18, you are not allowed to listen to the show. Before we get into our show, let's do a little housekeeping, starting off with how you can contact us. You can tweet us at T4Tried. You can email us at HoustonWeHaveAProblemPod@gmail.com. Send us a voicemail at 502-498-8814. You can also find us on Facebook. You can either like the Black Astronauts podcast page or add yourself to the group. But trust me when I tell you, you really want to add yourself to the group. Also, if you would like to get some merch, you can go to www.tpublic.com/user/Black Astronauts Podcast 1. There you can get some mugs and shirts and bags and all other types of cool shit with our pretty new logo on it. And if you get some merch, take a picture so we can see it. We want to see y'all rocking our stuff, please. Also, if you would like to become a patron, you can go to www.patreon.com/Black Astronauts. And there you can pledge a certain amount of money in every month to support us, and in return you'll get some extra content. So who's reading that? Lloyd, read our patrons for us.
Hey guys, I'm Sleepy. So I just want to thank you dope ass people who come up out of your pocket to make sure that we are continuing to succeeding out here. I want to start with for wash folks who take naps before the club and never show up. A nap sounds amazing. Shadrach C, Black Sean, Nutella is Life, Sadita H, Justin C from I Do With a Hip Hop Podcast, Just DeAndre, Veggie Vixen, Ron B, V Williams, Feeks Beard, Peter H, Pasto Shanae, The Legendary Shogun, Felt 5, Deloya, Shalonda W, Wanga, Cameron B, Mr. Brent, Simo, Ashley G, Chonilla, Knowledge, Dre, the disrespectful one, MJ, Donald, our faithful cousin, Ophelia Ono, Teddy Funk, Charlie Snowflake, Angela D, my fluffy puffs, DJ Food and Drink, It says for Wash Folks. Is there 2 of them? Okay. Ariana, Nikki M, Devo G, Tasha Salad, Shauna E, Scrum Master Flash. And I think that's it. At least that's the list I got.
Well, all right. We again thank all of our patrons for supporting us. Without your support, there would be absolutely no us. So, guys, let's get into the show. First of all, what have y'all been up to, Crystal?
I have been working and auditioning, even though I'm really sorry I didn't get this last part because I don't live in LA. So, and y'all would have saw me on TV. But and I've been writing, just catching up on a whole bunch of shit in my life. Also doing my little side hustle, the body butter oils and such. So hit me up if you want that. You can find me on Twitter, Tumblr, and Facebook. Nope, wait, Twitter and Tumblr as the Chrissy Chula, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube as Chrissy Chula. And if you want to say hey, or if you want to get some body butters and shit, you can go to ask_Chrissy@yahoo.com. And my Patreon is patreon.com/Chrissy Chula. Thanks.
Awesome. What about you, Lloyd?
I have been trying to take a nap, but not succeeding. I'm so tired. I was outside this weekend, and that was a terrible fucking idea because
it was
hell outside. And I was outside on a Saturday doing stuff outside for like 2 hours during the hours from 1 to like 4, the hottest part of the fucking day. Just out there mad. Like the shade was even warm. Like how the fuck? It's just everywhere. Just and I'm still tired from that. Like I still feel like it robbed me of my energy and I cannot get it back no matter how hard I try.
That's ignorant.
Like it was so hot outside I had to go to YouTube and play the Chrissy Chula video to remind me of why I was so sick and why I was so thankful for AC in my car.
Hello.
Praise the Lord. Turn it up.
Because
full
do
blast.
you know there are people on Earth who drive around with no air conditioning in their car?
Yes, those be the mad motherfuckers cutting you off.
Yes.
I too. I was once that nigga.
I gotta keep rolling to keep the wind coming in. Yeah, stop.
Be pissed at a rail like, why are we stopping?
But I am so fucking tired, Play Cousins. I ain't been doing shit. But you can find me on Twitter and IG at that girl for Lloyd.
As for me, I haven't really been up to anything special. I finally got myself an iPad, which I'm really excited about because I've been actually using it for the things that I said I was going to use it for: reading, life planning, and all those other things. Having something to prop up recipes when I cook in the kitchen, things like that. So I'm excited about that. Plus, it's going to make podcasting a lot easier because I won't have to use my computer to switch back and forth between the docket and, other things. So exciting things there. Other than that, I haven't really been up to much of anything. And if you would like to find me, you can find me all over the internet at This Zeta's a Jerk. All right. So now that we have that out the way, y'all know why we here.
World Cup.
Y'all niggas know why we here.
World Cup.
And if you don't know, it's not the World Cup. It's not the damn World Cup, Crystal. It's not the World Cup. But close enough.
Okay. So let's start with the first question that you always ask. What were you doing when you found out about the album?
What was I doing?
I was at work.
Go ahead, sis. You were at work.
Tell your story.
No, that was it. I was just at work and I was at my desk and then I was scrolling through Instagram and Tumblr, and then of course somebody on Tumblr scooped it, put the video up, and it said album out now, and I said that ain't from today, that's not recent. And then went on Instagram, and I fell out of my chair. And then I screamed at my coworkers.
Once again, Beyonce caught me with my hands in shit. I was changing one of Garvey's diapers, and lo and behold, I changed that diaper quick as fuck so I could then thoroughly wash my hands and then get to downloading the album. Because all that happens is, once again, you know, when people are in your favorites, you can set up the notifications to be a certain way for them. Mm-hmm. So it was Dayon who texted me because she's in my favorites. And if you're in my favorites, that means I'll actually hear my phone, because otherwise my phone lives on Do Not Disturb, okay? If you text me and I don't text you back immediately, that's why. Because you're not in my favorites and I haven't seen it yet.
Noted,
even
bitch.
If I'm on my phone currently, okay? Oh, yeah, you hoes not in my favorites. I don't think you are. Y'all ain't made it yet. Y'all ain't made it. But all I saw was the album drop, bitches, and I said, oh my God. Every time Beyonce, am I always going to be changing a poopy diaper when this shit happens?
It could be in the middle of the night. Beyonce don't give a fuck.
She don't give a fuck. But that's what I was doing. What were you doing, Raven?
I was in the car. I was in the car.
Did you crash?
No, I did not. Beyonce ain't buying me no new car. So
you don't have AC?
Huh?
Did you turn into one of those angry people who don't have AC? You just had to run every light to get home as quickly as possible.
Oh, no. There was none of that. I was at a stoplight. And so as soon as I came to a full stop, because the thing was my phone was levitating. I'm like, what's the problem? Something's wrong? And of course, it was people sending me pictures, albums out now, such. So I'm like, oh, yeah, pull over. So I pull over. And I see everybody saying, oh, the album's out, and all the other stuff. So I was listening on my phone, because I had Tidal on my phone, listening to that. I think I was like out grocery shopping or something like that. And so my phone died on the way home. That's when I messaged you for the Tidal information, because I had opened it on my iPad, because I hadn't opened it yet. So then I listened to it there. So who wants to go first? I think they were past like the screaming thing. Just, I don't understand what I do in life to be so deserving. You know? Why
does she keep blessing us?
You know what? I think it's because we keep selling out her tours.
You're right.
That's the only thing I can think of.
And every time Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter takes her black ass on tour, I'm getting a ticket, bitch. I've decided. This is my life thing. Everybody has a thing. This is mine.
Yeah. Because like there was people of such little faith who decided
little faith
that decided not to get a Beyonce ticket because it was on the run too, and it was going to be with Jay-Z, and they already went to the last tour, so there was no reason for them to go again. And now look at them.
Nope, I didn't buy a ticket, and I do not regret it. I was not gonna go on to Beyonce and this nigga apology tour. I'm not ready to forgive.
And that's fine. We don't want you to bring your funky ass energy to my concert experience. You're right. Stay home so us fans can enjoy ourselves.
Listen, because I can't wait to see 50-foot pictures of Sir and Rumi and Blue Ivy.
And Blue looking at us in disgust.
They are adorable.
We've had a lot happen Beyonce related since the last time recorded, because the tour started, and so there's been visuals that's been coming out, and I've been trying to ignore them for the most part, because like I want it to be fresh and new, but they be popping up. And so I did see the pictures of the babies, Sir and Rumi. The best part of that little video montage, besides the kids, was seeing Blue Ivy practicing with Beyonce, young icon, on the way.
She's ready.
So what's your favorite?
Listen, Blue could go on tour and I would be there.
What's your favorite song on the album so far? Favorite song and favorite visual?
Favorite. I haven't even gotten through all the visuals.
Wait. I didn't see the other visuals. I just saw Ape Shit.
All I saw was Ape Shit. So I didn't know there were more visuals. Ape Shit is enough visuals for right now. Like,
are there more?
As of right now, I'm already overstimulated by what I have seen. So I don't really slowly give it to me slowly. My favorite song right now is "Heard About Us," followed by 713. 713, yes. And I do like Love Happy. It's growing on me more and more.
Yeah. Crystal?
I like Boss.
Oh, yes. Yes,
yeah.
that too. I'm fucking with all 9 songs right now. Then, 9 was a perfect number.
Yeah.
How'd they know?
I like Boss, and I like Black Effect.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a good one. My favorite two are Boss and Ape Shit right now. You know how it goes when the album comes out. You have your
Have
times.
you ever seen Ape Shit?
Now, the thing that I am excited about is the fact that it's been moved over to Apple Music now. Usually she'll either hold on to it really tight or she'll release the album like a month later on Apple.
Mm-hmm.
It only like a couple of the songs, but now it's available on all streaming services. So, if you guys haven't listened because you don't have a title password, then hey, now's your time to go and check it out. Get your life, because I have a lot of words to learn by September.
So many. Like, there's not enough time.
I got so many songs, so many dance moves to learn. It's just a lot. I just come down off of learning the Beachella dances, and now here we are again. You okay?
I don't know who that was.
Well, I really wish that I wasn't as tired as I am, because we could go on this forever. So does anybody really have anything else to say about this album? Other than that, I mean, like, I don't really have any high class standing. Like, at this point, you know what it is. I
just want to say, who are y'all to fix y'all lips to even be upset? Okay. At least she did it only after one. What was it? Like 2 tour stops? Like 2?
Only a couple.
It was only a couple. Last time she went on a whole leg of the tour and then dropped her new album.
She did.
And that's why I don't believe it.
We had just left that concert and she dropped her album that night.
Just left Louisville. Like, what you mean there's an album? Where?
Yep. That was crazy. We almost crashed.
You just never know when you're gonna be called to the altar of Beyonce. You gotta be ready to give your testimony. And I will be testifying yet again on the run too, July 25th. I got a lot of lyrics to learn. I gotta figure out this whole dance from Ape Shit. She was wearing the Burberry bra.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Ape Shit? Can we talk about the video? Okay.
Sure.
So I heard a lot of people talking about they're not impressed by it, and I'm like, I
I
don't know about you niggas,
you're
and I like
poor.
to think I'm a fake fancy nigga, but I know that I'm not a real fake fancy nigga. I ain't bougie, but nigga, that's the Louvre, okay?
The Louvre.
You're looking at
The Louvre.
Okay, you're looking at the Mona Lisa. This is as close as you ever gonna fucking get to it. Like, you got to see the whole fucking building for real. And maybe that's what I got from the video. Like, okay, I'm gonna find a way to get all my niggas to get a way to see this, because many of us not gonna make it there to see it.
When I watched that video, it took me a minute. I said, they not filming at the Louvre. They couldn't have you gotta have like top flight security clearance to just rent out the whole fucking Louvre, because niggas, and I could have sworn the cameras weren't even allowed in there. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, well, maybe they just built a set and then they, built the set off of to look like a replica of the inside of the Louvre. No, these motherfuckers was in the goddamn Louvre. You know how? Oh my God, that's crazy to me. That's just ridiculous. And then the fact of they're just showing all of this blackness in the most famous museum to highlight white European beauty as like the best, and they just black as fuck in the middle of the Louvre in front of all these white ass paintings. Like, yes, bitch, we denounce this. I was here for it.
I stand. And I also stand for just seeing like beautiful structures and buildings and beautiful homes and places like that. So I just stand anyway, and I just like being reminded that I'm a broke bitch. And Beyonce reminded me, yes, I'm a broke bitch. You's a broke bitch, okay?
That's
She's
crazy.
talking about she bought him a jet. A jet?
That's crazy.
Fuck.
I lost my mind. I couldn't believe that shit. I said, these niggas went to Paris and they said, well, what you want to do for the video? We gonna rent out the Louvre. Actually, you can't. Thank you. We're renting it out. We'll be here on Thursday to start filming. You have a good day. They just like niggas can't even. Okay, I'm just.
I
Wow.
didn't even know that it was possible for you to like reserve.
That
the
fucked
lube.
me up.
There was a joke that Kevin Hart made a long time ago that I've applied to a lot of things as far as like having money. And it was a joke that he made about his wife. And he was saying that if he wanted to get a giraffe, he could get a giraffe. And one line that he said was, niggas don't even know where to start to get a giraffe. I don't even know where to start to get private access to the lube. Who do you talk to
Right.
about that?
Do you go to the front desk? Do you go to the gift
does
shop?
not
I don't
simply
know.
reserve
Who's the main
lube.
nigga in charge of the Louvre? Who?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Because I know if I was the main nigga in charge, I probably still wouldn't believe it. Like, who wants to use what? Nah, quit playing.
Tell her to
Be
come
who?
back here. Tell her to come back here.
She had to come in person and ask.
This.
And I feel like Beyonce sent Blue Ivy to do the negotiations on their behalf. Like,
Blue
yeah,
Ivy
we gonna
just
come in
showed up on FaceTime like, excuse me.
here. We're not playing.
I don't
Not
know
again.
why I was digitally summoned. But
Like, who the fuck? How much money do you have to have? Like, just
who do you have
apparently
to know?
a bit like $1 billion.
Who do you have to
I was
know?
here for it, okay? Jay-Z in a pastel suit with an unkempt fro. Yes, Mother Beyonce, yes. Give it to me. I deserve. Nigga getting his fro carefully cared to in the middle of the Louvre in front of the Mona Lisa. Sure, why not?
That was black as hell. They were black as hell in front of all of that. Like, that's crazy. That isn't you gonna rent out the place just to say fuck all these niggas in this museum and the shit that they represent and the shit they've always represented for centuries. That's bold as fuck. And
All right.
Beyonce out-rapped Jay-Z.
Bars.
Beyonce is my favorite rapper.
She said, pay me in equity.
And she said that she gave the fuck about streams.
She would have put Lemonade on Spotify. And I checked Spotify. It's still not on there.
Still not.
Bitch, I hollered when she said that. I hollered. I said, I can't believe this. This is my favorite version of Beyonce.
Oh my God, I stand for Beyonce, who stands for herself.
This is my favorite version of Beyonce. My second favorite version of Beyonce is dark hair Beyonce.
Oh, that's a very rare Beyonce.
We don't
Yeah,
get it
she
too
just
often.
has a-
That's why it's so good.
She just has a different attitude when she has dark hair. I love it.
This is my favorite version of Beyonce. My second favorite version of Beyonce is like ghetto Beyonce. I use that in finger quotes.
Mm-hmm.
I love Beyonce. That Beyonce, I like her. She's my favorite.
Yep.
But this
Yep.
like exorbitantly rich, because the thing that gets me is not necessarily how much money that they have, it's the power that they have. I'm extremely powerful. How powerful am I? You heard of the Louvre? I had a slumber
Yeah, I'm
party
gonna rent
there.
that out to have a little block party real quick. Personal little slumber party.
That's crazy. Just
I have the power that I can rent out the Louvre, shoot a whole music video in there, and nobody finds out about it.
do y'all know how many? I just want people to just really let this sink in. You would have to go through multiple security clearances to be able to rent out the fucking Louvre and not only to just rent it out, but also to film in there. Because there's
fucking film. You can rent it out.
There's paintings in there besides the Mona Lisa that are hundreds of years old. So, and they all have to be protected. That's why it's heavily guarded. So it that's crazy. That's crazy. Plus, they're not from France. So I'm probably sure they had to sign some type of like international agreement and pay some type of exorbitant ass fee just to be able to rent the place out. This is crazy. That is crazy.
Your fave could never.
Never.
Your fave. Look, Ape Shit just came out. The video that is yesterday. Okay, it's at 16 million views. And when I checked it earlier today, it was at 15 million. What's your fave doing? She
I
sold out
gotta
her
watch
club
that
tour.
again.
Don't let me
I gotta
be
watch that
shady,
again.
because I'll have some stand-ums in the mentions.
Okay. Beyonce tried to give your fave a chance, okay? She went and had 2 whole babies, took a break, went to therapy, shot all these damn videos. She was trying to give your fave a chance, but your fave couldn't. It's not possible. And it's okay.
She did. She definitely went on vacation to give you niggas a chance.
She like, right, all right. If I'm not the baddest in the game, here's I'm gonna take a couple weeks off because a year or two for Beyonce is like a couple weeks. That's what it feels like. I'm gonna take a couple weeks off and let y'all see what y'all can do. But when I come back, I'm coming with everything. Joint album, the tour. I'm already going to be on tour and the album drops. And no, I'm not telling nobody, okay? I'm just going to do it. And in 2 days, everybody's going to have lyrics. I'm seeing all the quotables on Instagram. I can't wait to get the rest of my family photos back. You think I'm not about to hit y'all with some fire-ass lyrics from Heard About Us? Ooh, wait for it, bitch. Wait for it. I just have to find the perfect picture. You can't just be throwing any picture with some fire-ass captions like that. Nah. You see what I'm saying? Okay, just know it's coming, bitch. Okay? Because I got the rocket and the fella. So I stand. I can't wait to hear all the bonus songs. Because I'm like, okay, I know y'all probably recorded like a bunch of fucking songs. And y'all just decided that we going to get these top 9. Have y'all heard that Salute song? It's not even on the album, but it's a single.
No.
Exactly. So you got to be smart when you you got to search the Carters, but the song is called Salute. I like that song too.
I shall be.
So I'm just excited to hear the bonus songs.
Today's a good day to be a Beyonce stan. It's just always a good time to be a Beyonce stan. I don't understand.
And we're not going to say Beyonce was looking like the bad bitch that she was, because that just goes without saying. Wearing like the most plain clothes. Well, in that one scene where she was actually dancing, they were wearing the most everyday type of, I don't want to say everyday because it's probably really expensive shit, but it didn't look super expensive.
That video made me want to get a boob job.
That video made me want to get a gorgeous gown filled with a whole bunch of ruffles and stand on the steps going ape shit. Just because I can't believe we made it. Bitch, I'm gonna just be happy to get to, if I ever get the chance to walk into the Louvre and stand 100 feet away from the Mona Lisa without my phone or anything. I will be happy for that opportunity. But to rent it out, bitch. Rub your wealth in my face, Beyonce. I'm here for it. Thanks. So what y'all fave's been doing?
Mine?
No.
I have some answers. Let's talk about what some people's fave has been doing.
No.
World Cup.
Like, I don't like this transition.
We not talking about no fucking World Cup, Crystal.
Wow, so much hostility against the world.
Listen, our country ain't. I guess that really isn't a selling point. I just don't watch the World Cup. It is really hard for me to get into soccer because I can't sit for 3.5 hours and watch a game where the score ends up being 0-0. Fuck that.
Wow, a lot of anger in your
I will
voice.
watch highlights. I will watch the players when they're big on the screen, not when they're that little, but when they're big on the screen.
Because you can see how fine they are.
Mm-hmm. Listen now. Look, we can now. If we want to talk about that, we could talk about how.
Have you ever seen a crowd going ape shit?
Raven, you know better than to get me started on talking about fine foreign men. This could be a series.
I'm just saying, if we gonna talk about,
because we can go team by team.
You are,
and I can break it down.
You a hoe, a hoe.
I'm an international hoe.
Not half a hoe.
Shit, them soccer players be making money.
Hoe.
Did you see that soccer player who proposed to his girlfriend with like a candy pink Land Rover on a football stadium with sparklers and llamas and shit?
He rented out the entire football stadium. It was a hot candy pink Range Rover with the ring on top. Like you just balloons and shit, like
sparklers.
See, but you get a car, right? And they're just going to put one of those big bows on it. No. He went and got one of those big ass gift boxes that collapse on all sides for super dramatic effect with the balloons coming out. Way to go above and beyond.
What if she said no, though?
She definitely did it in private. As she drove away in her Range Rover, if she's a true scammer.
I'd have been like, I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Yeah, no.
And then take them keys.
Okay, so let's talk anyway about some other people's faves. The first one that's kind of been on my mind is Nicki Minaj.
Doing things and saying things and
Oh yeah,
Just
so.
coming out of pocket.
do you want to introduce it, Lloyd, or you want me to do it?
I mean, my brief synopsis from what I understood is that it wasn't an interview.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, she was saying that, I guess she was trying to say that I fuck rappers to get, people to get on songs and, to get recognition. But it came out as one of those general statements like, I want girls to know that you don't have to have these do respectability politics. And it's like, but Nicki, sweetheart.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull up the interview.
What are you talking about? We just saw your album cover. Well, you're
Girl.
basically serving us twat moves
Give it a minute. Let the story breathe. Okay, so in an interview, she opened up about her I'm getting this off of Billboard, by the way. I'm just going to read a quick synopsis of it just because I'm sure that you've heard it by now. She said, I feel like true icons shift music, uplift music, switch music, and have the balls to take a chance. I'm such a perfectionist that when something's blah, 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 wait a minute, just copy this, blah, blah, blah. Let me scroll down. This is a bunch of extra. It's always really funny whenever I read interviews or whatever. And like they know why you're here, but they try and shove the rest of the interview down your throat. Like, nigga, come on.
Like none of us came for this.
Okay. This is gonna be a lot of editing. No fun. Hold on. All right, fuck it. Anyway, so basically, sorry, I'm just pissed because like there's like what article I'm looking for, and it doesn't want to bring up the quote that I'm looking for. It wants to talk about everything else that happened in the article, like they don't know why I'm here. Anyway. So basically in her article, she was saying that in her songs and in her next album, she really is kind of concerned with the impact that she's had on her younger fans, in the sense of like she has this very hypersexual appearance and lyrics and stuff like that, and she wants to let it be known that she's not like advocating fucking guys for money, but she's more advocating that it's okay to keep your legs closed. And I'm trying to come across as what she kind of said was like, I'm coming across not as like a girl who would fuck a guy for whatever, but a girl who's like a little bit of a snob and will be like, ew, don't touch me, you can have it but not for real, or I don't know, whatever she was going for. And she faced a lot of backlash on Twitter for it because what? I mean, that's basically the long and the short of it. A lot of people feel like it was kind of a shot towards Cardi B because I don't know. We can get into that a little bit later, but let's just start at the top. She was basically saying that the girls like Instagram models and they're like real life prostitutes and they're fucking for money, and she thinks that she had a big impact on that.
There's so many ways I want to attack this, but his first one is, what the fuck are you talking about, sis? Huh?
I found it.
Thank you, Crystal.
It says one of her messages on the new album, she says, is it being okay to keep your legs closed. She's speaking slower than usual, as if she's searching for the way to preach self-respect without sounding like she's slut-shaming. I don't really know how to say this without being offensive. Maybe I was naive, but I didn't realize how many girls were modern-day prostitutes, she begins. Whether you're a stripper or whether you're an Instagram girl, these girls are so beautiful and they have so much to offer. But I started finding out that you give them a couple $1,000s and you can have sex with them. I was like, yikes. It's just sad that they don't know their worth. It makes me sad as a woman And it makes me sad that maybe I've contributed to it contributed to that in some way.
Okay, so let me start at the top with you had me until yikes. Like, I can understand being shocked that people pay money and the Instagram girls will like come out and fuck with them just out of the ignorance of not knowing, probably as a woman, because I mean, I don't know her life. She could be paying chicks to come out too. But you know, girl, like, I don't know, maybe it's me. I don't see anything wrong with being a prostitute. If I'm grown and I'm selling it and you grown and you buying it, what's the problem? If you put a camera,
I'm saying sis is getting paid.
If you put a camera in front of it, it's porn. So what's the problem? I don't see no problem with people, with the grown adults consensually deciding that they would like to exchange money for sex. That's none of my business. Second of all, bitch, that's a little self-important, don't you think?
Oh my God, that was the other way I wanted to attack this. Like, you're giving yourself a lot, sis.
Now I could.
And I want to say take as much as you need, but you have more than enough.
Because I could see if she was saying something along the lines of younger girls dress more provocative, and I feel like I had something to do with that, or girls think that it's cute to like wear their hair a certain way and all this other stuff. But I really feel like there are way other people who haven't, because I don't think that I've ever heard Nicki Minaj advocate selling pussy at all. I've heard her advocate fucking niggas that have money. Don't be fucking broke niggas.
Wait a minute. I'm going to read you the chorus to her new song.
Oh, that's probably why I haven't heard the new song. Go
Rich
ahead.
Sex.
But she basically tell you don't have sex with him if he can't afford you?
If you know your pussy worth a Benz truck, rich sex. Don't let homie fuck unless his band's up, rich sex. Go to DR and get that fat transfer, rich sex. It ain't such thing as broke and handsome, rich sex. If you let that broke nigga fuck, we tellin', rich sex. If you let that broke nigga fuck, we tellin', rich sex, and so on and so forth. Okay, Nikki, keep it cute.
Wow.
I don't know what message you're trying to send, sis, or do you know? Does the left hand know what the right hand doing? Have they talked?
She pulled a Kanye. She said, fuck you niggas, but I got this album coming out.
I don't know if she quite pulled a Kanye, because Kanye really pulled a Kanye. Damn, that's sad when his name went from being like a good verb to a bad verb overnight.
She put a Kanye light.
I don't know if there's a Kanye light yet, because what Kanye pulled was so egregious. I guess this is equally as egregious. I guess for me, it's equally as egregious, and because it's basically slut shaming, but it's also just like, what, girl?
You have staked your whole image since you come out based on sex, selling sex. I don't. How many songs do you have? How many features have you been on where you said, don't let a broke nigga fuck? If he ain't got his money up, you don't fuck with him.
I feel like there's so many of your verses where we have to hear about your pussy and how it's gotten you bags and things and cars.
Right. So.
And it's like, sis, congrats.
So my second point, when it comes to everything that she's saying, is just okay. So let's just say that you're not fine with prostitution. Sure, that's not your thing. You don't think that people should be voluntarily selling their bodies or whatever like that. Like, girl, how are you gonna assign what somebody decides to do with how are you gonna assign somebody's self-worth to that? Because I know just as many strippers, and I know just as many girls who have sold, that done sold some ass that said that they can't believe bitches fuck for free.
No, real life.
I mean, it makes more sense to
it makes
more
way
sense
more
to take
sense
money
to
anyway.
me. I know way more girls who's just like, I mean, you can say what you want about me, but bitch, you fucking for free. And I definitely had a Weebay moment, like, whoo.
Just
I'm fucking for free. So what if you don't value? So what if they were to say that you don't value yourself because you giving up ass that niggas will happily pay for free? So your ass not worth no type of money. Oh no, you want it to be worth material goods. Your pussy worth a Birkin bag. Your pussy's worth a Range Rover, which don't get me wrong, is way more than I've ever gotten for some ass. But just in general.
It's 2018, okay? What?
Or
can't be fucking for free.
Or we can take it the other way around. What if somebody was to say that your self-worth was low, indicated by the fact that you decided to go and get plastic surgery to make your titties bigger and your ass bigger? What if somebody was to assign your self-worth to that?
Well, they have. I mean, they've talked about it before.
Crystal, I'm just saying in general.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that for the sake of argument, that's the issue with the whole morality and purity argument. To me, is the fact that it's like, who's to say that one thing is better than the other? Who's to say that the shit that you do is any better or worse than the shit that the next person does? I mean,
I just know who's not to say, and it's you, sis. Like, you don't get to sell the image of sex constantly. I don't want to say that because it's a troubling zone. But it just seems hypocritical, Nikki. Like, okay, you've been selling this image of sex, and you're gonna be like, oh well, I'm really surprised the bitches is out here fucking for money, and I kind of feel like I contributed. It's like, are you trying to assign yourself blame so you can have an out to slut shame? Because it's kind of just like slut shame, girl. Just do the slut shaming part, but don't try to beat around the bush with it. Like,
my whole thing is that's fine. You want to slowly start changing your image and how you want to go out there. You can do that without talking about other fucking people. You can just simply say, I want to represent something different now. No disrespect to what I was doing before and the fans of whatever I was doing before, but I just want to go in a different direction now. I'm growing into a different person. I want to take my music in a different direction. That's not hard. I just don't understand. Like, you can make a statement without shitting on other people and without throwing them under the fucking bus. Especially you gonna let that article come out right after you recorded this motherfucking song and you done released it. Like, what are you doing?
I have a theory, but I'm gonna wait until the end to give it unless y'all done for the most part.
I'm done with talking about that. I'm just
like, Nikki.
Okay.
No one asked you for your opinion. It was completely fine to be quiet.
Yeah. Well, here's my theory. I feel like I've always in my heart felt like Nicki Minaj is
a prude.
No, well, yeah and no, because you remember that when she first came out, she was talking all that bisexual shit, and she's run very far away from that. Yeah, no, I'm the only one.
Right.
Okay.
No, I remember that.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
And
I wouldn't necessarily say she ran away from it though, because she'll still say.
I mean, she'll say some shit like "Let me sign your boobs," but nigga, that's nothing compared. Like, Nicki Minaj put out the image that she fucked with boys, men and women, and whether that's still true or not, or whatever the case with that may be, it is what it is. But I've always kind of felt like Nicki Minaj was talking with one hand. I mean, talking out of both sides of her mouth. And I mean, that's understandable because there's plenty of drug dealers who talk about, plenty of rappers that talk about selling drugs. Nigga, we let Rick Ross be a whole gangster and that nigga was a CO. Niggas are fraudulent. It is what it is, But it always...
Rick Ross do be out here selling y'all fairy tales and y'all eat that
I
shit
never
up.
Believe, I never believed that nigga was a
songs,
gangster.
Yeah,
I don't care if he's not. That's not my job.
I don't care. The beat goes and the rhymes are good. I'll take it.
I just want to toot my booty. Toot toot.
And so I think that I feel like she feels a type of way about Cardi B. And she is mad that Cardi B is making a career doing and being what Nicki Minaj has always portrayed. Cardi B actually does it. Cardi B actually has the credibility. And it's the same thing as with Remy Ma, where when Nicki was talking and rapping all that good shit, Remy Ma was really about that shit. And so it comes around to, when it comes down to it and it's time to pull your card, for your card to get pulled, all your shit turns out to be a fairy tale again. And I think that she feels threatened by that. So she's saying, and so I feel like in a sense, because I know a lot of people, they talk shit about Cardi B and how she's dating and dealing with Offset. And they're like, oh, that's the only reason why she got as big as she did is because she's dealing with Offset. And so was that some low key type of way of saying like, oh yeah, you can give them a couple $1,000 and they'll fuck, or, you know, I don't have to fuck for my beats, or I didn't have to fuck for any of that. Are you trying to like in a way of saying like some people do, like Cardi B? You know what I mean? I don't know. She's always
I don't know if I go that far.
She gives me mean girl vibes. She's always given me mean girl vibes, even in the way that she said that she was trying to portray the snotty, ill girl. Like, it just makes me feel some type of way to think that like, oh, so who are you talking about then? Because
I agree with that. She does give off that snotty. Yeah.
Am I tripping? Because at first I really
I agree with that part.
I'm not saying that both of these things could be true.
Yeah, okay.
I'm more of just, I'm stuck on the what are you talking about, sis? But I could definitely see her using it as a way to jab at Cardi, just like she jabs at Remy Ma in every other song. Just
yeah, like it
instead of a full frontal attack, I'm just gonna nasty you to death.
I wouldn't try to fight or start no damn beef with somebody who shot their damn friend.
That wasn't her friend, and she stole that money out her purse. She shot a thief.
What am I saying?
Who she shoot then?
She shot a thief, nigga.
Oh,
I mean, we could have a discussion about this on another day.
I'm just saying.
The point is, I ain't trying to start no damn fight with somebody who clearly is about that fucking life.
You know,
that's it. I ain't doing that.
I had a rough transition for that, but I'm not gonna do that because I mean I'm already going to hell. But damn, I don't need floor seats. So today, actually, a couple hours ago, the young rapper named, I learned how to say his name. It's XXXTentacion, was murdered outside of a dealership, a motorcycle dealership. That day he was making some moves to set up some charity work that he was doing out there in Florida, and I guess he was leaving and somebody ran up to the side of his car and shot him. And at first he was unconscious, and then he was dead.
Bye.
Now, for those of you guys who do know, this is the same young man who like brutally beat his pregnant, supposedly girlfriend at the time, and then also there's reports that he like beat a gay man within like an inch of his life. And now this young man
beat, raped, and kidnapped his girlfriend.
There we go. I didn't make it all the way through the entire thing, but
yeah, he did all of that, and he beat her to the point where her face was damn near unrecognizable. So goodbye.
I think that she still has a GoFundMe for some type of surgery to help restore eyesight in one of her eyes.
That's crazy.
So yeah, he was murdered today, and it actually was very interesting because death never seems to really go well on the timeline in general. Granted, Twitter is not the best place to have any type of conversation about anything worth being serious about. But it was like split half and half with people who were really upset, like who were like, well, he's dead. Some people were celebrating, and then there were some people who's just like, I don't, people make mistakes, and he had the opportunity to grow, and all that other stuff. And so
somebody beat, rape, and kidnap somebody you love, you ain't gonna be like, oh, well, why don't you just go ahead and forgive him? Jesus loves him. No, fuck him.
People were just like, oh, it's really sad. He was so young, and, gun violence. And my only thing is, it just annoys me when what people consider to be mistakes when somebody is dead. Like,
it's not people, it's black men forgiving black men for doing what the fuck ever.
Because
black women are doing that too, though.
Yeah, they're in on this.
It's everybody.
Because my whole thing is that
it's the way that we coddle our men in life and in death.
I mean, it's just interesting to me because, like, a
Here's my
mistake,
stance
as
on it,
far as I'm concerned, is me trying to take calculus as an online class. That's a mistake. Okay. Accidentally putting in salt when you meant to put in sugar, that's a mistake. Beating the shit out of two people, not a mistake.
Nope.
And I understand that people can change, and he very well may have been on the path to that. He might have been turning over a new leaf, but nigga, I ain't seen that new leaf yet. And as far as I can tell, that leaf beats the shit out of people.
Here's my thing.
It's a damn shame, but hey, is what it is.
Yeah, to the people who apparently there were witnesses that either saw it happening or saw the aftermath and did not call the cops. And as much as I don't fuck with the cops or calling or using 911, that would have been an appropriate time. That part was fucked up. Him as a person, I'm totally indifferent about.
Yeah, they did have videos and pictures of like his body in the car, and at the time he was unconscious.
Yeah, I couldn't even watch that. I was like, I'm good at that. I'm good on this. I'm good. Yeah, Irv actually had to come in here and tell me he was dead. I was hoping that maybe, yeah, because I accidentally clicked on it because, you know, the hashtag is up. I said, nope, not doing it. I don't want to watch it. It's sad that his life got cut short because maybe he could have changed, but I'm indifferent. He earned that karma. This is the karma coming back for that ass. All the shit you was out there doing, if you beating the shit out of people like that, who else have you wronged that we have not heard about?
Oh yeah, because this situation, I was talking to some people about it. I'm like, this is some price tag on your head type shit, because they didn't try and rob him, they didn't try and steal his car, no nothing like that. They just ran up and shot him, and I'm like, well, somebody wanted you dead. Now I do have a question for the gangsters that are in Florida. Why are y'all killing? So when are we gonna get around to George Zimmerman? I don't understand. What are we doing?
No, when y'all getting R. Kelly?
I'm talking about specifically in Florida.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just want R. Kelly to be next.
I mean, we can make a list, but I just don't understand what the gangsters are doing that they can't go and get George Zimmerman. Like, he broke, so he can't afford security. What's the problem?
That's true. Bitch, McDonald's in Denmark tweeted, "Oh no, it's so sad what happened to XXXTentacion. Click here for a chance to win a free Big Mac and a large drink in a Catalina."
No.
Shut the fuck up.
I found it on Twitter. It's legit.
McDonald's in Denmark. Damn.
Well,
let me get a large fry tomorrow.
Oh man, I can't think of anything. Has anything else happened lately?
Well, right now the MTV Video and TV Awards is on, but
I don't watch that. I just usually watch to see if there's any highlights. I'm happy for Tiffany Haddish though.
Yeah,
I'm happy
I hope they let her host the Oscars.
That would be interesting.
Her a check.
Yeah,
but I'm happy she's hosting the movie awards. But this year I haven't watched most of the movies. I watched anything that had some Oscar buzz and one or two other things. That's really it.
Well, I mean, I don't know how exciting this is, but there's going to be a proposal on the November ballot for Californians to split the state into 3 separate states.
That's actually pretty fucking exciting.
No, it's pretty awful.
I don't support that. That's fucking horrifying to me, but it's pretty exciting news that really made it to the ballot this time.
I think that's useless, but I don't live in California, so I don't really have an opinion.
For those who don't know,
soon some people might not be living in California either.
Well, the interesting thing about that is that they do divide up that state. That what the fuck? What is going on? Is somebody being abducted?
No,
Crystal.
I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting here.
It sounds like someone is being attacked by a ghost. Not anymore. So we're back. The thing is that if that ballot measure goes through and they do split that state up, then that will split up one of the biggest Democratic electoral college votes, and basically we'll never have another Democratic anything again. But it's also really interesting because one thing that I've always thought was interesting is how California has always been had the idea of like this bastion of liberal thought and just, you know, these hippy dippy ass people that live on the West Coast.
No.
And that may be like 2 or 3 of them, but it's a whole lot of some Trump shit going on up there. And this is a major indicator. What is it? Northern California is with all the Trump supporters.
I didn't even get that far into the map. I'm too mad that they really put this shit on the ballot. Like, I'm so.
It was a huge amount of the state that voted for Trump. They drew an outline of it, and it was pretty much the entire state except for like the southern seaboard, something like that. So
yeah, I mean, like, it's like Illinois, where if you carry Chicago, you got the state. So, yeah, that's pretty stupid. But another voting measure or ballot thing that went through is the Supreme Court is allowing Ohio to purge the voter rolls for anybody who hasn't voted in 2 years.
I'm tired.
It's so fucking infuriating. Like, I'm so just.
So
See,
the thing about Ohio is that I don't have very much faith in Ohio in the sense of like it being a swing state. I've long since known what Ohio was really like because, you know, I'm from there. And so I've never really considered Ohio to be that swing of a state. Like, I feel like the only reason it was blue in 2008 and 2008 and 2012 is because like the other people that Barack Obama was running against were absolute fucking idiots. You know, but then again, that didn't stop them from voting for Donald Trump. So who knows? What do I know?
I was gonna say he is the king of the idiots.
He got Mitt Romney looking like a sweet deal right now. Like, at least he'd be competent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no. I mean that's pretty interesting. I just wanted to point out again, like Rod from the Black Guy Who Tips says that if voting wasn't important, people wouldn't work so fucking hard to stop you from being able to do it.
Right. Exactly.
Period. Like, flat out. If voting wasn't important, they wouldn't try and stop you from doing it. So, okay, great. Does anybody want to have a tea for tried it or no?
I don't have a tea for tried it, but I got like a little tidbit of news.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's that?
So Ryan Murphy came out and announced that this next season of American Horror Story will be the crossover between Coven and Murder House finally.
Yes, I saw that.
Because he lied to us last year and said that 7 was going to be the crossover. And then was going to say that season 8 was going to be about something else early on. But he officially said it on Twitter, and I just lost my shit. I cannot wait. He better not fucking ruin this. And Queenie's ass better be back.
I would be a little bit more excited about it if I was a little bit more in the loop with American Horror Story nowadays. I haven't watched it since I quit Freak Show. They pissed me off.
Okay, well,
watch off.
I understand that because Freak Show started off really well.
I was into it.
And then like episode 5, don't nobody know what happened.
How many times were they going to kill the itty bitty woman? Like, I swear I saw her die like 4 times. I was so confused. We don't acknowledge it, okay? But you got to watch the next season because Hotel was. How was the Roanoke one? That any good?
Roanoke was really good.
Okay,
mostly because Kathy Bates acted her fucking ass off.
Does she ever not?
She stole that whole season. She turned that fucking season out.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, Hotel was everything. Roanoke was good. This last season was just a whole bunch of white nonsense and white fragility. And I was just like, oh my God, what?
Are you talking about Cult?
Yes.
I finally sat down to watch it, and I was just like,
it was.
I like the main dude as a character, right? But it just got like silly after a while, and I was just like, really?
It was just a whole bunch of white silliness, and I was sitting there every episode. When this wouldn't even happen if y'all would. Never mind. I'm gonna leave it alone. Why are you so upset about? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna leave it alone. Why you ain't just move? Okay, nope. Not gonna ask any more questions.
Okay.
That was the whole season.
So I think I haven't really been into TV that much, and I have an idea of why I haven't been watching very much TV. But if we get into that, we'll be here all night. So I just haven't really been watching a whole lot of TV. Like, even as we speak right now, I bought a puzzle, like 1,000-piece puzzle.
You're such an old ass lady.
Fuck y'all. But you know what? No, I'm gonna get into it because I have been quiet for way too long about this. The reason I haven't been into TV very much lately is because one of my favorite TV shows is failing me so hard right now, and it's making.
Are you talking about Drag Race?
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be a drag race moment. So go ahead.
I
I'm
promise.
Gonna take a couple seconds.
Okay. I just want to say that even though the show's moved over to VH1 and they've started to ruin the competitionness of the show with all these like stunts and shows and shit.
You mean competitiveness?
What did I say?
You said competitionness.
Well, the thing because it's not the competitiveness between the queens that are questionable, it's the actual competition itself. What the challenges are. Like,
the integrity of the competition.
Because it's not integrity. It's just the competition, the actual competition. Now, this is the thing. RuPaul's Drag Race was never some grueling, fucking hard-hitting TV show. It's always had a very high level of whimsy to the show. But that fake pancake eating shit and they've changed the feel of the show, and so it makes it feel way faker than it feels faker than it's ever felt before. And then it's pissing me off because it's just they're messing with the lives of these queens. There is absolutely no motherfucking reason why they would keep Cameron. There's no reason they would keep Cameron for 3 lip syncs if they couldn't keep Monet. There's no reason. There's no reason that Cameron is there and Monet is not. There's no reason that Cracker is there and Monet and Cameron is there and Cracker is not. Absolutely no reason. Everybody else I've been able to make peace with. Everybody else that's gone, I've been able to stomach. I've even gotten over Monique Hart because at the end of the day, it was her fucking fault. She didn't know the words. But everything else, stunts, shows, robberies, burglary. It's an assault on the senses. It's disgusting. And seriously, and I feel like I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I don't know yet. I want to say it, but I'm not 100% sure. If Eureka wins this season, I will stop watching Drag Race.
I agree.
The only way that they'll get me to start is if they put somebody on the next season that is truly sickening. And it would have to be something like, oh, Bob gets the comeback. It would have to be an all-winner season of All Stars. I am over it. I'm over it. VH1 is destroying one of my favorite TV shows, and I'm sick of it. And RuPaul is letting them. Can't believe it. I'm so upset.
She getting them white folks coins. She is getting that white accolation, them coins. And they told her, you gonna have to put a whole bunch of plot twists up in here. Nope, we want Eureka to win.
And
go
that's
figure
the
out,
thing that
go
pisses
figure out how
me
that's gonna
off
work.
is that, like, I can understand plot twists, but what happened to the good old we're gonna bring back all the losers to vote who gets to go to the final? Then what was the fucking point?
Right. What was the point of me doing all that goddamn work
So that we
and y'all
can
judging
see,
me on that work the whole time up until this last challenge?
and they made me be on Thorgy's side. How fucking
Yeah.
dare they? And then how really? Listen, it hasn't been the same since they robbed Shea Coulee at gunpoint. Really, since they robbed Katya and left her bleeding in the streets. I can't. It's been foolishness. It's been nothing but trouble and bullshit since the start. First, you robbed Katya.
Can't. I don't think I want to engage in this heartache, which is why I don't watch.
You're gonna watch and you're gonna feel it. Okay? You need to know. You need to understand.
Oh Lord, I'm so sorry. Wait, hold on. We about to interrupt this. So rewind back to fucking Nicki Minaj.
Oh, shit.
This bitch
She
said
said no.
she said she said she is abstaining from sex while single for the first time. Only a king can have my body, quote unquote.
Good for you, sis. Do you want a cookie?
I mean, I get it because she said that she hasn't been single for like 20 years and she's just been in a relationship back to back to back, and I get that she like wants to focus on her and good luck and all that other good stuff, but why you got to put my name in your mouth?
Bruh, and then the name of this new album is called Queen. If this is a damn Ankh bitch album, I'm gonna be exhausted.
I'm not listening. I'm done.
I will not have time for this shit.
Because
I
if
won't.
this is the
I
type
just
of
started
shit-
liking Nicki Minaj.
Because if this is the type of shit that she on, then she not gonna be rapping no shit that I like.
Like she is really, and I noticed it a couple of months back. She has started slowly trying to build this reserved persona because you seen her on the new cover of Elle, right? And she's all covered up and she has a scarf on, and then all of the pictures in the magazine are like her being quote unquote, like she's fully covered.
Okay.
She's very reserved, and she got one little picture with Karl Lagerfeld, and I said okay. So now I see it now. After she done said this shit, she's been trying to slowly transition and build this brand, this new brand.
So it's like when younger stars grow up, but in reverse. See, because what's interesting about the trajectory that she's going is that Beyonce went the exact opposite trajectory. She was, more reserved at first, and then she slowly brought the sexual side of her out. I mean, and it exploded out during self-titled era. But it's really,
and we're forever grateful.
It's just really interesting to me that this is the route that she's deciding to go and rap, and it's like, for what?
I don't know.
I mean, because you're not going to be able to pull a Lauryn Hill. We're not on that Lauryn Hill shit no more. Everybody's now looking at some of Lauryn Hill's lyrics and being like, girl, hold on. I mean, especially in light of what her real life was like. Now that we know what
Like,
was really
in that glass house still throwing stones.
Yeah.
throwing all the rocks. But hypocrites need the voice too, I guess. She can keep that though. Oh, and then I did see that she tweeted some shit about like the Nicki hate train is leaving the station, and we like, girl.
Yeah.
Girl.
Talking about you can be nasty with your boyfriend. You can send pics and nudes and stuff, but it's different than selling or something like that, she said. And it was just like, girl, what?
But Nicki,
what?
I guess. I mean, because like my one friend, I have a friend who is a virgin. She's like been getting into this whole idea of prude shaming, I guess is what they're calling it on the internet now. I saw an article about it where now that it's not that we all have the understanding that being sexually active and all the other stuff, that there's nothing wrong with it, that there's starting to be backlash towards people who do not engage in like sexual acts and are holding on to their virginity or celibate and blah 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 and all the other stuff. Which I mean, I don't know. I can't relate. So, but it it reminds me a lot of when light skinned girls complain about like, oh, how people treat them because they're light skinned. And it's like, I mean, I understand that what somebody said to you is mean or wrong, but it's not to the level that other people get it for.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nobody's like going to the police because I don't know. I don't even know what will happen to somebody who's not having sex, because it's like, it's not like it's the end of the, like, people might have something to say, or they, people might make jokes or everything like that. But like, people don't blame shit on you because you don't have sex. You know what I mean? Or they'll blame rape on you because you don't have sex. You should have gave it up to them, I guess, is what they go with. But like, it's not to the same level. And so for me, it's kind of like, oh, smallest violin ever, sis.
Right.
You're such an asshole.
I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me to muster up the sympathy knowing what other people have gone through for people just thinking that you're having sex. Growing up and being called fast, and it's like, damn, I grew titties. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know I don't know where to find the sympathy for that. I don't know where to find the empathy for it. I'm not a very empathetic person in general, though. So there's that. But what? Don't be a man.
I'm just saying, you are not an empathetic person. So there's saying.
I mean,
but you try occasionally, so that's always entertaining.
Try. And I just think that it's really good of my friends to like not expect it from me anymore, and they just appreciate the fact that I try. And I'm like, thank you, because I really am trying.
It's a damn shame.
It is. I've been working on trying to have some semblance of emotional intelligence.
That's never happening.
Wow, I said a semblance, not necessarily that I'll like.
No, I know what you said. I'm just saying that's never happening.
Turning into a gaping wound of emotion.
She's giving you no country right now, sis.
I get what you're saying. Like, we on the same page. I understand exactly what's coming out your mouth. What I'm saying is that's not gonna happen.
I just feel like you could have faith in my emotional development. Okay.
I don't.
No country.
I don't.
Okay. Well, what do you think?
Passport denied.
It's important for me to be honest.
Okay, you hush. Lloyd, do you think that I will one day be capable of human emotion?
Tell the truth, Lloyd.
Okay, listen, I cried when I watched Coco, so don't tell me I'm dead inside.
Oh, okay.
I might be dead inside because I did not cry, but it's a cute movie.
She didn't cry when she watched the damn Coco.
I mean, I might have been drunk in the movies.
Exactly. She probably cried when the bad guy was losing.
Oh no! I mean, it's a Disney movie. Come on. But yeah, no. I've been trying to work on it in some forms. I'm just not good at it. It's not my emotion. It's not my strong suit. And listen, take me as I am. Anybody have a Tifa tried it? I feel exposed.
We had no choice but to take you as you are.
No, I do not have any teeth. Because I'd be giving it to the same people. Y'all know who y'all are. Quit doing shit.
Chris, no.
I want to revive one of my Tifa Tridents.
Oh Lord!
Because
bring it back on.
Because niggas think I'm playing.
Oh shit!
Have you ever seen a crowd go and ape shit?
You are so annoying.
I do not fucking work for free.
Oh, tell them.
Okay? I would love it if we lived in a socialist society. I am a socialist. So is Jesus. Go fuck yourself. He was also black. But while we are living in this capitalistic society, bitch, I want my coins. Do not ask me to volunteer my time, my art, my voice, my face, a clip of a video. Do not tell me that you're going to take a piece of me, a piece of my work, my voice, my art. Yes, I'm calling it art, bitch, because I'm owning my shit. I'm fucking hilarious. There's a lot of I had to go through shit to be this funny. Okay, so fuck you. It costs money. Don't sit here and tell me that it's good. It'll be good for clout. No, fuck you. Pay me my goddamn money. Don't ask me
Give
to
me
do
my
shit
check.
for free. Give me my check. Respect my check, bitch. Don't tell
some
me to
respect
do
on my check.
shit. Don't tell me that you gonna use something, my voice and my clip or whatever the fuck, and then it's just for free, and I should just be satisfied, or I should be happy that because you're somebody bigger, you're gonna go ahead. I should be grateful. No, that's not how this works. That's not how it will never work. I don't give a fuck how insignificant you think I am. I don't give a fuck if I'm homeless, bitch. You gonna pay me what I'm worth, and I'm worth a lot of fucking money. So there that go. Shit.
I just don't
Have
understand
you
why
ever seen a
niggas.
crowd go ape shit?
Why do niggas feel like you can pay rent with gratitude and clout? I can't put Instagram.
Right.
I can't
Exposure.
put Instagram followers on my page. I'm on my rent check, nigga. Like, what do you mean?
I can't pay my light bill with that. I'm sorry, Verizon doesn't take gratitude. I
They
can't
don't
do
accept
anything
it.
with that. And I'm sorry, my Tifa tried it point point B. Don't post my shit without crediting me. If y'all see somebody that's got my video up, because I know it's hot now, so my video is making its circulation, it's making its rounds. If you see somebody posting my shit and they not giving me credit, blow up their comment section. If it's on Instagram, blow up their fucking comment section. If it's on Twitter, tweet them, DM them, let them fucking know that's me. Okay? I don't give a fuck how worthless you think it was, or it's just a 3-minute video and you just yelling, bitch, it's me, and you liked it enough to post it on your motherfucking channel, then like and respect me enough to credit me my shit.
The video's been out long enough that it's not hard to find where it came from. So I don't
Thank
understand why
you.
it's an issue. It's not like it's some brand new shit.
Thank you.
So why
it's
is
not
this
like
hard?
y'all right.
I don't
The
understand.
link has been all over the fucking internet. Not to brag, whatever, but the link has been all over the fucking internet. So everybody knows where to find this fucking video. You know my name, credit me my shit. Because you wouldn't like it if I took your damn artwork and just posted it on there with no fucking caption whatsoever. No context, nothing. With no credit. I don't play that shit.
Nope, you do not. And don't make us have to hate you, because there's still some people that I'm pretty sure I wouldn't hate in regular life that I hate on behalf of you. And I will talk some shit about you just cause. Why? Because they try
That
to
nigga
play
still going on tour and making money off that album, but whatever.
Listen. Anyway. So my tea for Tried It is for people just... I know I always talk shit about people on the internet, but y'all just don't stop. Y'all really just don't stop being annoying. And I don't understand how people can have so much to say and talk out of both sides of their mouth so fast. Okay, so we know over these last couple of weeks, right? There's been a lot of celebrity suicides and, things of that nature. And it's really been not interesting, but it's really been crazy because it's been a lot of people's favorite people, not necessarily Kate Spade, but Anthony Bourdain seemed to touch a lot of people. I ain't really watched a lot of his stuff, so I can't really say.
That was the homie.
Yeah. I feel like he's the homie. Everybody, I feel like he's the homie in the same way that Steve Irwin was the homie to me.
Or like Bob Ross.
Yeah. You just fuck with him. Like, you ain't about to go join him. But I likes what you do. You seem like a decent person and you having a good time. So who am I? And so with the talk of suicide always comes the people onto the internet to talk about mental health and, check on your friends and this and this and that. And somehow that turns into a whole ass argument every time. And I just don't understand how y'all can argue over so much stuff at once. Like, y'all don't get tired? Y'all get tired of arguing because the conversation always goes that y'all need to check on y'all friends. And then, of course, the snark comes behind it with, y'all, it's always take for somebody to killing theyself and you to start talking about checking on your friends. Meanwhile, your friends is depressed and da-da-da-da and all that other stuff. Okay, so that's the thing. First of all, calm down. Okay? Because just in the same way that everybody wants to talk, you know, that you need to reach out to your friend, everybody's waiting for somebody to reach out to them. You know what I mean? Everybody's sitting back waiting for somebody to reach. And then there's something, you know, so just stop. Because everybody's talking, but it's always going to be the same thing. Y'all know how it goes. You know what I mean? And then second of all, stop putting the onus on people who are not mental health professionals to try and help their friends. Like, the most I can do is talk to you and tell you to get help. You know what I mean? Mental health is a motherfucker. Right. I'm not trying to tell you that you shouldn't talk to your friends, and I'm not saying that if you are the friends that's being reached out to, that you just need to be like, get help, don't talk to me, and all the other stuff. But y'all are putting a lot of onus and responsibility on people to do something that they're not trained to do. Mm-hmm. Now, if a friend calls me and they talk about they're depressed, of course I'm gonna do what I can. And if I call my friend and I talk to them and they saying that they upset, then I'm gonna do what I can, of course, obviously. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, y'all need to be pumping these resources.
Right.
Because maybe people have tried talking to their friends and their friends don't know what to do. Or they've talked to their friends and it's not helping. Instead of doing things like that, y'all can start being more helpful in the sense of, I don't know, telling people what they should say if they think their friend is depressed. Be helpful instead of argumentative.
Right.
Be useful. Quit
Why
arguing.
You up here?
Quit arguing for nothing. What'd you say?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, why they up there condemning people? What are you doing to contribute?
Exactly. Y'all over here talking about, oh, well, lending your friend to me while your friend is da-da-da-da and all the other stuff. Okay, well, and even if they were, for me, again, like I said, low emotional intelligence, my friends probably wouldn't call me. Or if I have some friends that they do call me if they need to pick me up because I'm funny. You know what I mean? But overall, they know they're not going to get no Dr. Phil out of me. It's not my strong suit. It's not what I can do. It's not what I do. You need a plan. You need a strategy. I got you. You just need to listen to somebody talk to you. I mean, I can. You just got to let me know that that's what you want, because I'm going to offer advice. That's my role. I'm good at giving advice. It's my thing. You know? And so just if you're not being helpful, if you're not going to push your cause along without trying to start an argument and not offering any solutions, then just shut up, because you're not helping.
Also, to piggyback on that, even if you do check on your friends, a lot of people lie. They will lie. Yeah, girl, I'm good. What you talking about?
Girl,
no.
the favorite lie. How you been? Girl, just tired.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm fine. What you talking about? Well, I mean, you just seemed a little bit down. No, I'm good. No, I just been, work has been busy. They'll lie. So would you, like...
I feel exposed. So let's move on.
We just exposing you all through the night. Huh?
Listen. That's my favorite one. With the girl, just work. I ain't did shit at work in weeks. Girl, just as always, just work. But yeah, people aren't trained. They don't know what they talking about, and y'all don't seem very good at communication in general. Seeing by how y'all talk to each other on the internet. So maybe instead of you over here trying to pick a fight with some goddamn body, you could tweet some links. Some places to get affordable mental health care.
Okay.
That'll be helpful, because people don't know where to get that if they don't have insurance. Where do people go if they don't have insurance or their insurance don't cover mental health? Be helpful. Be useful. If you're going to start some shit, be helpful and be useful. That's all I'm saying. That's my tea for Trident. That's it. That we good?
Amen.
Thank you. Well, guys, we appreciate y'all for listening. It's another episode in the books. I'm tired. Lloyd is tired, and it's time for us to get out of here. So,
World Cup.
Yeah, okay. Well, Crystal, where can they find you?
Yay! You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram as Chrissy Chula. You can also find me on Twitter and Tumblr as the Chrissy Chula. patreon.com/Chrissy Chula. And then you can email me at ask_Chrissy@yahoo.com. If you want to send me some money, Cash App Chrissy214. Hey,
Lloyd.
Have you ever seen a crowd go and ape shit? That girl _Lloyd, Twitter and IG. Good night, y'all.
Good night. And as for me, you can find me all over the internet at This Said Is a Jerk. If you'd like to get in contact with the show, you can tweet us at T for Tried It. You can email us at HoustonWeHaveAProblemPod@gmail.com. Leave us a voicemail, 502-498-8814. You can find us on Facebook, Black Astronauts Podcast Network Facebook group or page, tpublic.com/user/Black Astronauts Podcast 1. And if you'd like to become a patron, go to www.patreon.com/Black Astronauts. And until next time, guys, bye.
World Cup.
Bye.